Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest, you love him. I see that on the forums and through feedback. Host of the Flavor of the Month series Shark Tank was Stephen Spinola. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. Seen on At Midnight, in Playboy, in the Huffington Post. You can catch him in the movie Why Him, opposite Bryan Cranston. Stephen Spinola, how you doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm here with you, Keith. Always doing well when I'm with you guys.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Last time you were on, just to remind people about Stephen, you're the one that, of course, you were in a car accident, right?
That is so.
Hurt your hand, got $1 million, but you can't use your hand. Is it worth? Oh, Jesus Christ! You keep showing it.
I don't think it's that bad. Let me see.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But, like, you could still jerk off.
Right. I mean, God gave me just that much. This is how big it is, by the way.
Is it really? All right.
Well, he has a crooked dick. So.
R.I.P. your girlfriend's.
And
She's very happy.
You play the stock market. Not to bring this up, but just to remind people, you lost $300,000.
I lost more than that.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
You still play it?
No, actually, as of recently, no. There's been an incident with the whole Donald Trump thing, him being elected. Like that day, the stock market just crashed bad.
Did you take
money?
So, but if you leave it in there, isn't it at an all-time high now?
It's not. I wasn't betting on necessarily like an index. You're talking about indexes like the Dow and the NASDAQ,
right.
Things like that. I was betting on specific stocks. So certain stocks did not do well in my favor by certain expiration dates in the month of November.
I see.
Yeah, so it wasn't so good.
And is it because, like, why do I need to vote? Abortions? I'm not going to have any.
I wish that I could say why numbers go down. It's really just investors getting scared of Donald Trump being president.
But you didn't vote.
Right.
Because?
Well, because in the state of New York, Hillary wins pretty much automatically, right? And so my vote really wouldn't have mattered. And if I did vote, I probably wouldn't have voted for Republican or Democrat. And I didn't agree with the Independent or Green Party representatives. So
you would think just to name the Green Party. You'd
I know,
right?
I was in the Libertarian Party for like the numbers because if they get 5%, they get government funding and stuff like that. But again, I just didn't. I didn't agree with the candidate in certain points. And I just don't agree with the whole government, the entire system of voting and everything. So I just kind of stay out of it.
You got your own problems.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You were on here last time. You were talking about your favorite deli, King's Deli. You get a chicken cutlet sandwich, right?
Yeah.
They give you chicken salad one day, and they go, "No, this is what you ordered." Yeah. To the point where you're like, "I'm here every fucking day. Fuck you." You not only boycott them. At your shows, you will hand out napkins and coffee cup holders that say, "Do not support King's Deli."
That is the thing I have done, yes.
Now, I go to King's Deli. I was there the other day. I told them to fuck off.
Thank you.
I went out of my way. Then I find out you're ordering from King's Deli again.
I know, I'm back.
People need to stop putting me into their fights and then refusing to tell me when they made peace.
Well, you got to follow me on Twitter.
I'm learning.
I'm making peace on Twitter. I'm trying to get out there and turn things around. I've had some bad things happen, but we're trying to get more festive. We're in the holiday season.
Right.
Turning my life around.
Did they get any backlash because of your what am I calling it? Propaganda?
I like to think so, but I doubt it.
Were they surprised to see you again?
No, they didn't know who I was. I actually brought it up when I went. I was like, I ordered chicken cutlet, and you guys sent me chicken salad. It was like 2 years ago, but just so you know, that's why I haven't been back. And they were like, yeah, whatever. And they just made a sandwich, and it was dope.
So you got your New Year's resolutions, like, early on.
I'm trying to fix things before the New Year.
Yeah.
Right.
That's nice.
You were having a bad day as it was that day.
Right.
You had a panic attack on a plane just before that.
That's true. Did I ever tell you that
You
story?
did not tell me that story.
Oh, my gosh. And I do say that that's a story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Today's another day.
That's right.
I was traveling from London, England. You ever been?
Uh-huh.
It's a long flight.
It's a while.
It's
like a whole other country.
Right, across a whole ocean.
Yeah.
It's like 8 hours, And your boy doesn't do well for 8 hours without smoking any weed. You know what I mean? So I was already...
You won't risk it on a flight, right?
No.
Okay.
So, I used to, but like now I feel like I have things to live for, and so I don't.
Okay.
What about edibles?
Edibles, yeah, of course. So but that's the thing. I brought edibles to London and then didn't have them for the way back. So
that's the thing with them. They're so edible.
Yeah, you just eat them
Right.
and they're not there anymore. Right. It's like, So I'm on this plane sitting next to this Scottish couple. They newlyweds. They went to London, England, and to the United States for their honeymoon. So they're on like the second leg of their honeymoon. They're having a beautiful time on this flight. And I'm like so grossed out by their love because I was like all single at the time.
Right.
And I was like, ugh, I just got my Sleep Number mattress actually at the time. And it was a twin mattress. And because I figured I was going to be alone for at least 10 years.
Right.
Know? And that's it. And so I was sad. I was a sad man on an airplane, no weed.
That is something you know to buy a small bed. What's the point? I'll be alone for a decade.
Exactly. I was like, I'll save an extra $900 and just fucking live alone.
Right.
So I'm on this plane. We land in New York, JFK, and it's snowing. And they're just sitting there on the tarmac. And we're not going into a gate. An hour goes by. And I'm sitting there, and I'm, like, starting to sweat.
Right.
And I'm like, what?
I really feel like that's a worse hour.
Yes.
The hour after than the hour before.
Because I was able to watch movies for the whole 8 hours. And then for a whole hour, we're just sitting there. They're like, keep your seatbelts on. Stay sitting. No TV. No nothing. And I'm, like, calling the flight attendant. I'm like, hey, do you know when we're going to get to the gate? Because, like, I'm starting to get hot and sweaty, and I feel like I might have a panic attack. And she thinks I'm joking. You know, she's like, okay. Like, not joking. She just thought I was, like, being...
A baby.
A baby. Yes, I am a huge man baby, just so you guys know.
No, like how people say they're allergic to cilantro, but it's
Right.
just because they don't want it anywhere near their plate.
Yes.
So that's what panic attacks are.
So this is what she thought.
Yeah.
So I tell her, listen, I really need you to tell the
Pilot.
Thank you, Keith. I'm going back to the moment, and I'm losing my
No
words
problem.
and things. I'm starting to have a panic attack right here, right now. So I tell her,
Thank you for being here.
I said, you need to tell the pilot that I'm going to have a panic attack if we don't get to the gate soon. So
Right.
she's like, okay, I'll do that. So she goes up to the front, whatever. She starts talking to the other flight attendants, whatever. So I go to the bathroom, splash some water on my face, and I look in the mirror, and I'm like, what is happening right now? I say to myself, I'm like, am I about to have a panic attack? Or am I being a big baby? Like, I couldn't tell, you know?
Right.
So then I get out of the bathroom, and when I shut the door and I see everybody and I start walking back to my seat is the moment that I realized I was like, this is it. I was like, I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah, you're giving me one. Ooh.
But I felt like I was taking one for the team. I was
Right.
like,
We're all getting off.
We're all getting off this plane now because of me. So I sit back down.
Do you tell anybody? Are you like, hey,
Watch this.
panic attack's coming?
As I say, I hit the thing and I look at the Scottish couple and I say, I am so sorry for what's about to happen.
No.
And their eyes opened up like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we're on an airplane. You don't say that to people on an airplane. What are you, crazy?
I'm sorry.
Yes, I am crazy, Keith. That's the point of this story. So I start breathing heavily. And I start going like, and the lady comes over and she goes, sir, you need to calm down. And she gives me water and I say, I can't calm down. And I throw my phone on the floor.
Ooh, no one throws their phone.
My own phone.
Right. You must be having a panic attack. I thought you were going to throw the water, but no.
Right.
Not believable.
As they say in the Bible, only one having a panic attack would throw thine own phone
Right.
on an airplane. So I look at the lady and I say, you get me a doctor now. And I'm breathing and I can't breathe. And she's holding my arm and I say, get off me. I can't feel my arm. Couldn't feel my arm. I started having a serious panic attack.
Wow.
So then she calls on the thing, is there any doctors on the airplane? We need a doctor to this seat, whatever. The doctor comes over. It's like some girl, she's in college. She's like a college doctor, you know.
College
She
doctor.
comes over and she's like,
A med student or like a doctor?
whatever. That's what they call them, med students.
He can't feel his arms. He doesn't have time for an interview.
Come on, give me a break here.
You didn't get her resume? Who are you looking at you?
Anybody at this point, as long as they're on the other side of the gate. If I can
So far, I like what we have here. Who else you got?
this med student comes over and she's like, okay, he's actually having a real panic attack. And now this flight attendant feels so bad. She's like, oh shit, I didn't take him seriously. And he had a panic attack because I didn't say anything when he told me he was going to have a panic attack.
Oh, so now she's having a
So
panic
now she's
attack.
very scared, and she goes and tells the pilot, all of a sudden, we're going to a gate. We're at a gate. Everyone's getting off the plane. I'm like, yo, I'm getting arrested. You know what I mean?
Right.
They come. Nobody comes. Not an ambulance, not a cop, nobody. The doctor lady sat with me until everybody got off the plane, and then the flight attendants were like, okay, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I guess. Are we here? Can I get off the plane now? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, good. And then I just got off the plane, I called a taxi and ordered King's Deli.
Is it possible that you were in such a bad headspace you ordered chicken salad?
No, okay, this is the thing. I see your point. However, Evan was there. Evan was my witness. He sat in the room with me and heard it. Because the guy, when I said chicken cutlet, the guy said chicken salad on the phone. And I heard him say that. Like he was repeating it to me, like the order.
Right.
And I said, no, not chicken salad, chicken cutlet. And he goes, okay, chicken cutlet.
As you say this again, and I'm sorry to bring this up, we should have said, a little bit of like an alert or something. As you say this again, are you surprised that you are going back to King's Deli?
No.
Yes. Is it traumatizing you? Is the PTSD kicking in?
You don't understand how good that sandwich is. It's so delicious. I've been
I don't
sending other
understand.
comics there to have
What
the
don't you
sandwich.
understand? Kenda went to an anti-Semitic Arab place because the food was so good.
We don't have to talk about it.
Okay, so when food's good, food's good.
That's it,
First of all, I hope everyone understood my sarcasm in that last statement. Second, yes, I used to go to a Thai place that would get shut down every other month because they would not pass their health inspection or whatever, restaurant inspection. I'm like, I don't care. Saw a roach one time on my table while I was eating. Still went back. Yes. There's an Indian place. I have said, and I know I believe this, it is so good they could throw it in my face. and I will still pay for it and leave.
You get good food, you get good
It's
food.
so
they make good
good.
sandwiches.
And by the way, no one's allowed to throw anything in my face ever.
Okay.
Like, doesn't matter who you are.
Wow.
Thank you.
and she'd still eat there, is her point.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, these Galaxy Note 7s, they're blowing up, and that could have happened on your plane. They said, hey, give us your Galaxy Note 7s. We'll give you replacements. They're exploding. And a couple 100,000 people haven't sent theirs back yet. So they're sending out a update, and you'll download the update, and all of a sudden your phone won't work so that you don't sue them so it blows up. But 'tis the holiday season. You might need your phone.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for these people.
But
Right?
I don't know how to feel about that. I guess that's the safe thing to do. What are you going to do, right?
I don't know. I thought they were going to send the update and all their phones were going to blow up. That's what I thought you were going to say. I thought it was like a joke. But
Speaking of Donald Trump, he says, you know what, you're giving me a hard time not going to these intelligence briefings, and you're bringing up that I said Obama hasn't been going to his, which he has, of course. But Trump tweeted back in 2014, fact, Obama does not read his intelligence briefings, nor does he get briefed in person by the CIA or the DOD. Too busy, I guess. Now, he's eating his words because those are boring meetings, and he doesn't want to go. But he says, I get it when I need it. I'm like a smart person. I don't have to be told the same thing in the same words every single day for the next 8 years. I don't need that. But I do say, if something should change, let us know.
Did he say 8 years?
Yes.
wow.
In the meantime, my generals are great, are being briefed. And Mike Pence is being briefed, who is, by the way, one of my very good decisions. They're being briefed. And I'm also being briefed. There you go.
What is that?
He
What was that?
Yeah, I don't need to be told thing. Mama, safety of the country, safety of the country. I get it, the safety of the country.
When he says he's being briefed, I like to think he's putting on briefs.
Uh-huh, that's
he's
what I was
putting on
thinking.
some nice tighty whities.
I was just briefed this morning.
Yeah, I got the same briefs on for 8 years. If anything changes, let me know.
Right.
If we heard that and I told you that a fourth grader wrote or said that, would you go, yeah, that's acceptable?
I'd be impressed with the fourth grader's knowledge of briefing and Mike Pence. But
Just to know Mike Pence would
Just
be
to know
something.
Mike Pence, yeah.
Right. This person writes, "Hi, Libby. I think the Wrap It Up shows are the best thing going. Your outrage after the election and your practical what can I do approach inspired me. Please add me to your things I should call my representatives about list. This country needs more Phillips heads. Tom." So there you go. You write to Libby at Libby or info at libbypr.com, and she will add you to the list and she will look up what you should care about in your town. It doesn't get lazier or better than that, does
Yes.
it?
So?
I'm on her list. She'll literally be like, here's what you're calling about. Here's what you're going to hear. Here are the numbers that you press. And when you press those numbers, you're going to get that. And if you get someone on the phone or if you get the machine, here's a sort of thing that you could say. Here's the idea the message that we're trying to get across. And here's actual words that you can say relaying that message.
Wow.
So you can use any or some of it, but here's the number that you can call. Here's your representative's name. And you just have to sign up to her list. Info at libbypr.com.
Could I send her a problem in my town that I want her to tell me how to fix?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of taxi drivers who park in front of my driveway all the time. I live across the street from LaGuardia Airport. They're always waiting to pick up these people from LaGuardia Airport.
You know what? She said she wanted to help. She's got to help. Info at libbypr.com. All your political questions.
You know what? Any problem you have, spiritual, emotional, drop her a line. Let me tell you about Sherry's Berries. Like I said, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. I love Sherry's Berries. Berries, big, fat, plump, juicy, dipped in chocolatey goodness. And you'll love it too. Freshly dipped strawberries from Sherry's Berries, BERRIES.com. Start at just, ready for this? $1 million. You'd think.
I would.
Just $19.99. That's over 30% savings. Or, and this is the way I play it, double the berries for just $10 more. To take advantage, just use this code, KATG.
What code is that, Stephen?
KATG.
What?
Wow.
With Christmas right around the corner. You're not that high, right? You knew it.
No, I knew it.
Yeah. With Christmas right around the corner, there's only one way to get this amazing $19.99 Sherry's Berries deal and help support our show, which, by the way, I said this the other day. We got the lease from my landlord to renew, $200 a month additional. We give Sherry's Berries and we go, that seems like a lot. They go, okay, 100.
I moved into our building this year, sent everybody in the building Sherry's Berries. It's just 3 apartments. And I just feel, and with my phone number, like if you ever hear if I'm too loud or whatever, and they've actually said like, hey, it's a weeknight. Can you guys, keep it down? We have a lovely exchange, or hey, you have a box ready for you. Like I just signed for you. So when you get home, because we pick up our mail from different places and everything's lovely. Sherry's Berries.
If I paid $1,000 for these berries, I'd still be making money. You know what I mean? But you don't have to, just to be clear. Just visit berries.com, BERRIES.com. Click on the microphone in the top right-hand corner and type in KATG. Sherry's Berries has something for everyone and every taste, not just strawberries.
Really?
Yeah. Go to berries.com, click on the microphone, type cake pops. The list goes on. Click on the microphone, type in KATG, and order them today. All right, thank you. Speaking of Christmas, you work at a Christmas tree farm where they actually grow the trees. You go there and you can pick them out yourself, right?
It's my grandfather's Christmas tree farm. I've been going there for 26 years. I've been working there for almost 15.
This is the cutest thing in the world.
It's my family business, baby. Christmas trees.
Is it the business all year round?
No, I mean, well, basically my grandfather only makes money in December. He works all year round getting the trees ready. But then they only sell in December.
Wow.
Here's a little bit of your grandmother.
Welcome to my Christmas tree farm. This year we have very beautiful trees, all sizes. Also, we have fresh wreaths made on premises by hands. We have tractor pulled rides to deliver the tree to your car. And
They'll deliver it right to your car. You don't have to drag it through the forest. That's nice.
we have friendly help with a lot of young guys to put your tree on the roof of your car.
A lot of young men.
I love that part. She's so
Right.
cute.
We have plenty of gigolos.
Oh, also, we have hot chocolate.
Oh, you have hot chocolate.
We didn't until yesterday. I bought the hot chocolate and started giving it to the customers.
Grandma, it's cider now. And hot cider.
And very friendly attitude. Your children
Very
eat
friendly
the tree they
attitude.
like, and we can help you to cut, or you cut yourself. It's a lot of fun in our farm.
They can help you to park.
To
No, we'll
cut.
help you cut or you
Oh.
cut yourself.
Help me cut is best.
Or you cut yourself.
Right.
We edited a funny version of that video, like of that and the one with my grandfather talking. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yes, we
But,
did.
there's a very funny version of that I was not allowed to put on YouTube, where it's like all the bloopers of the things, because they're like so impossible to work with. Like as a director, it's like trying to direct these guys as actors. Oh my god, they do not say anything you want them to say. My grandmother interrupts everything my grandfather says, like he's saying it wrong. And I'm like, you need to stop talking while he's doing the thing. So I have like all these cuts of him being like, him telling her to like, you're not welcome here. And so then like I'll cut that in the middle, and then I put like no Jews allowed. Just like all this like crazy stuff. There's one thing where she says like, we love to have your dogs if you bring them on a leash, but if they're not on a leash, they're not allowed. So then we changed, me and my cousin, we edited it so that it says like, we love you to bring your black chocolate if it's on a leash, but if it's not, then it's not allowed.
Your black chocolate?
Yeah, like we don't know, like just like real racist stuff. And so we passed it around to the family, and my family thought it was very funny, but they're like, you cannot post that on the internet.
course.
No.
So,
Some
Yeah.
farm.
right, it will ruin the family business because people will like look it up and be like, we're not going there now because they're
Merry
racist.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
And then whether it's her or the grandfather, just 2 seconds of them sitting in a chair, you know, for no reason. Are we done? Done.
And then there's also in the funnier version, there's like a whole minute at the end of just my grandmother messing up. She messes up something and goes like, ugh. And so I just took that ugh and just like had it going backwards and forwards for an entire minute. So it just looks like she's going like, ugh. She got so mad.
I'm going to go to the farm and act like I saw that version.
How's your grandma finding that video?
She hates it.
She hates it.
No,
Oh my
but
God.
do you send it to her like, here, grandma, I put this up?
Yeah, well, it's in the vlog. I mean, I kind of like.
She follows your vlog?
She follows me. She sees everything. She actually saw. I did like a VR thing where we had a whole bunch of comedians watching porn in VR. So like they are either
I
the
saw
guy or
that.
the girl in the porn. And she saw that, and she like comes up to me at a family party, and she's like, "I see your internet thing with the pornographies," and I'm just like, cool.
You're not my mom.
But isn't that just your internet? Your things with the pornographies?
Well, right. I mean, I don't know what she's talking about when she says that. Obviously, if
It could be my website where I
Right.
put my head on porn
That's
stars.
true. It could be that.
I mean,
It could be just generally anything I'm searching. But she, you know, I do a little detective work, and I figure out that she's seen my artwork.
she's a fan.
She is kind of, though. She thinks I'm very funny, and she actually, when I'm working at the farm, I'm like their biggest help. Like I go around, I help people cut trees, I carry trees to the cars, I tie them to the cars, and the whole time I put on like a little show. It's like fun for me. to
I
just,
saw on your Twitter account, people asked you to tie the Christmas tree to their pickup truck.
That's true. That is a thing that happened. Just got to do it, and you can't be like, "Are you an idiot?" You know?
Right.
You can't say that to a customer. The only customer that I ever got mad at was this one lady. She cut a tree down, and after she cuts it, she didn't want to pay the prices, and she threatened to go to the farm next door because there's like another tree farm right next door.
Okay.
The jolliest, business competition of
Right.
all time, and she threatened to go next door, and I told her, you know, ma'am, you just killed nature, just so you know.
Right.
And-
It's now used. It's like buying a new car.
Well, now we'd have to sell it for half price.
Right.
And so we said, we'll give you whatever you can pay for it, but, you know, you got to pay for it. You just cut down nature. And she's like yelling, whatever. And she actually called me a snot-nosed kid because I said that she murdered nature. She like didn't like that I accused her of murdering nature. So
Right.
she's like, tells my grandpa right next to me. She's like, you got to get these snot-nosed kids out of my face because I wasn't talking to you, she says. And
How
I
old
like,
was she?
Must have been in her 40s or 50s.
Okay. Just
And she
wondering
was-
where the bar is for starting to say snot-nosed kid.
Right. I wonder, too. I
Yeah.
don't know. She was a snot-nosed bitch. So that's the truth.
Well, it is
And,
cold outside.
That's true. It wasn't actually that cold that day. This was like probably November 26th, the 2 days after.
So she was just being derogatory, to be clear.
Right. She was just being I don't know. She was just very snobby. It was very strange. It didn't make sense to me. She was there with another woman. They were obviously, lesbians and whatever, and that's fine. And
It's okay in your world.
And,
well, no,
it's
just I don't know what the deal was because like usually we get like families that come, and she was like very not family. She didn't seem like she had any family. She was very old and sad, and she was upset. And the other lady she was
Did you
with,
tell her that? Is it because, are you mad at me because you have no family?
I don't know. I felt bad. I don't know, but I did. But I told her that I took offense to her calling me a snot-nosed kid.
And what's your granddad do?
And he was just like, he actually can't hear very well, so he didn't know what I was saying. My cousin, though, tried to tell me, like, you can't talk to the customers like that.
Right.
And I was like, well, she called me a snot-nosed kid at my grandfather's tree farm. I'm like a 26-year-old man trying to tell her not to kill nature and not pay for it. And she just, like, calls me a snot-nosed kid. I was like, she's not welcome at my grandfather's tree farm anymore.
I also feel like yelling at one customer is fine. Right?
That's
But do you know what I mean? Am I supposed to be nice to everybody no matter what?
Yeah, I'm sure there's only one person with Stephen in this fucking farm.
It really is only like one person a weekend. That's
A
how it
weekend,
is.
right.
Yeah. This
Right.
weekend there was a guy who just didn't want to pay for a 6-foot tree. He was just like, I don't want to pay these prices. And we're like, you can't cut down. I just can't stand people cutting down a tree and then not wanting to pay
All
for
right,
it.
Keith, I see your point.
Right, of course. I saw that you asked, was it a couple, if they need help tying their tree to the car, and then they go, no, we don't need any help, and then it falls off on the highway?
And that was a gay couple.
Okay.
That was like two guys. They were just like also very nasty to me. No offense to the gays and the gay community, but when they come to my grandfather's tree
They're not
farm,
good with trees.
they're not good with trees.
That's the
what it
truth.
is. I don't know. I love them in the city. They come out to the trees. They're
Mm-hmm.
not nice to me, and then I'm like all upset about it.
Wonder what that is. Harvard needs to do a study.
I don't know.
Gay people and trees. Let me put that out there to you gay people. What is your problem with fresh trees?
That's my question.
Something's going on.
It's just their problem with me and trees too. That's the other thing. They're just not
Right.
nice to me generally.
You don't say like these are straight trees or anything weird like that, right?
I do say these are Christmas trees, and the other tree farm next door is Jewish Hanukkah bushes.
He goes, you can have a tree, but you can't have a family. Merry Christmas.
Next year you get your tree in hell. That's what I say.
Yeah, is it weird that, naturally you can't do it, so you never really, really, really will have a family? Why do you hate me so much?
I just want to know why they hate me on the tree
why
farm.
is it me on the tree farm?
Right. In the comedy community, they love me. What's that about?
Well, they're homophobic in the comedy community. So,
No, I mean the gays. The
What?
gays aren't homophobic
Oh.
in the comedy community, are they?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Let me tell you about sleep number beds. They say, can you put some distance between this weird gay talk and sleep number beds? But I can't. Now's the time. All right? Sleep number bed, by the way, for straight and gays, they say. Sleep number bed. I have a sleep number bed. And it's fantastic. What I can do is I can set the number on my side of the bed, and my wife set it at a different number on her side of the bed. One bed, one magical bed. And we sleep like angels. Like angels. My sleep number a 35, if you're curious. My wife's a 45. No troubles, no fuss, no mess. Sleep IQ technology where it measures how you slept. 100 out of 100. Perfect night's sleep. And now I want to tell you about the Comfort Fit pillow and why I love it. I love it because it's the perfect combination of soft comfort and conforming support. What I mean by that is, you have your premium down alternative fibers, yes, but you also have memory foam. So it's nice and soft, not too hard, but still you get that beautiful memory foam. That's it. And there's just one place to find Comfort Fit pillow other than my home. It's at a Sleep Number store. Right now you can buy one, get one 50% off. Be sure to check out all their great gifts for smarter sleep. You'll only find Sleep Number at any of the 500 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by going to sleepnumber.com and be sure to tell them that Keith and the girls sent you. Okay?
Yes.
I wish I knew you guys when I ordered my Sleep Number mattress.
Yeah, you would have got all the deals.
I spent a lot of money on that thing.
Well, they're good beds.
Very good bed. It's worth all the money.
I'll tell you that much. All right, let me mention this. The 2017 Golden Globe nominations are out. The Golden Globes will be January 8th, if you're curious. And we will now make some quick predictions. You in?
Did I get one?
You won. You won. I don't see... I don't think
Shark Tank didn't get a nomination in the Golden Globes.
No, that's more audio and that kind of thing.
Okay.
This is more television per se or
Okay,
movies.
okay.
You know, best motion picture drama. Here are your choices: Hacksaw Ridge, huh?
Are you leading? Is that a lead?
What is that?
That's the from creative genius Mel Gibson. The mastermind behind Braveheart and I'll Put You in a Fucking Rose Garden, You Cunt. You know him. The man behind You Look Like a Fucking Pig, and if you got raped by a pack of niggers, it would be your fault. And The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, my God. Now I don't feel bad about any of the gay talk we just had
Well,
before.
you still should, and so should Keith.
You're comparing yourself to Mel Gibson. Anyway, he's the genius behind The Jews Are Responsible for All the Wars in the World.
Oh, my God.
Lethal Weapon. And Gays Take It Up the Ass. This is only for taking a shit. Comes a story of valor and bravery. And standing up for what's right. Hacksaw Ridge, now in theaters. Other movies, Hell or High Water, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. So it's a tough race.
The other ones didn't have so much of a backstory.
They really don't. They really don't. Mel Gibson's been around for a lot longer than Casey Affleck. So he has more hits. No problem.
Oh, my God.
The winner will be Manchester by the Sea. Bet the farm. Bet the tree farm. Best motion picture, musical or comedy? 20th Century Women. Yeah, right. Deadpool. Florence Foster Jenkins, La La Land, and Sing Street. And again, showing you how nobody respects comedy. Musical comedy, put it all in there. Whatever, fucking hodgepodge of shit. That's that category. I'd pick Deadpool because that'd be funny.
Well, you're the only guy left going to the movies, so you win.
Right.
You should be the only judge.
Right, I see all this shit.
So help us, Lord, but still.
Have you seen all these?
I see everything.
Oh, my God.
20th Century Women, I don't think is a real thing. I think that's a gag one.
He sees so much. He sees dead people.
Best director for the movies La La Land, Nocturnal Animals. That was a piece of shit. So that'll probably win. I've never been more bored in my life.
What's La La Land, and did you see it?
La La Land. No, that's brand new. I don't even know if it's out. It's some singing, dancing, hullabaloo.
Will you have time for it?
There's always time. You don't have time, you make time. Hacksaw Ridge, up for Best Director. He really is the best director, Mel Gibson. Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea. I'm going to go La La Land. It's the only one I never saw.
And the rest...
This Nocturnal Animals, she's being stood up at a dinner date. They show it in real time. Like, I get it. He's 2 hours late because it's been 2 hours. Just quick cut to different drinks and you leave sad. I'll get it. I'm bright. Me and Donald Trump are pretty smart.
That's... What an ending.
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. You should have your own show on E.
La La Land was directed by the guy that did Whiplash, and I understand somebody keeps throwing drums and shit at Emma Stone, and she has to duck. It's like, hey, if it worked before.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds funny and also absurd.
Best television series drama, your choices are The Crown, doubt it. Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, This Is Us, and Westworld.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Now we know things.
Yeah, now all of a sudden we're in the mix.
Okay, go again.
The Crown.
I don't know what that is, so
Yeah,
boo that.
Skip that one.
Bye. It didn't even reach our ether.
Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, it's always in the running, right?
Stranger Things.
Yes.
I mean, that's been talked about for, I don't know.
6 months.
It's pounding, yeah.
This Is Us.
This Is Us. I watched.
Which one is that?
That's the one with the triplets, right? Triplets? This Is Us? Am I the only one who knows?
Yeah, I know
Boom.
that one.
That counts.
Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld I think is going to win.
Don't know what that is.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I picked Stranger Things because everybody's so stupid that they think it had a solid ending. And they're going to go for it. It had no solid ending. You don't know what's up with that girl, why that idiot's putting Egos in the fucking forest, and what deal did he make with the bad people, and why does that kid still have the monster inside him? What kind of ending is that? That's no ending. You got bamboozled.
Did you just give away an ending?
Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Didn't you hear me? There is no ending.
I wasn't listening. I don't know who you're talking about.
A monster's in the kid. Now you sold it for sure.
Is that really a spoiler?
Yeah, it is a spoiler. You're not helping the audience. Yes, it is. Perk up your ears. That was a spoiler, and it's true.
But it's over, so how am I to blame?
Because you keep pushing it. We could just move on. I was done. I'm not doing a dissertation on the ending of Stranger Things. Just saying things real quick.
I would love to read that, a dissertation on the end of Stranger Things by Keith.
On the ending,
Just the
not
end.
the whole thing.
Best television series, Atlanta. There's better cities. Blackish. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Mozart in the Jungle. Transparent. Oh, that's Transparent. That's fucking hilarious.
Is this for comedy?
Yeah, comedy or musical or other shit. And Veep. Come to think she loves Veep, right? You saw an episode. It's now your favorite. You want to marry it? I'm going to go with Blackish. I know the guy in it. Jeff Meacham plays Josh. He's the only white guy in it, I think. He's so handsome, isn't he? We did clown parties together.
Really?
And we'd, and like, I would be Batman because it covers most of my face.
That's you?
That's me. I'll put it on the website. And Jeff is handsome, so they'll go, you be Gomez. And he's like, is that Halloween enough? We'll put a bruise on your face. Oh, my God. Not your whole face. You're fucking gorgeous. All right, so that's put your money on those ones. Best television, limited series, or motion picture made for TV, American Crime, The Dresser. That's an exciting one, The Dresser. It's a guy folding his clothes for an hour. The Night
It is called The Dresser.
Yeah, The Night Manager, The Night Of. That was good. And The People versus O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story.
Oh,
That
that's
one.
good.
That
Yeah,
one's going to
was
win.
good.
I don't even know.
People are
I
fun.
don't know.
They love. Do you notice how they love here in this country to put American in these TV show titles lately? American Crime. They're like, that was a hit. Let's call O.J. Simpson American Crime Story.
It's the same as bodegas after 9/11 started being like American Deli #1.
Right. And then right across the street, no exaggeration, AAAA American Deli Superstore #1.
America #1, USA the best.
This person writes in, hi, guys. I found out about this gang of women in Mexico who shoot confetti guns and sing punk rock at catcallers. Before I saw the video, I immediately thought of Hemda and how cool it would be if the gang all learned the choreography to burst into song and dance at catcallers in unison, like a Spice Girls video or something. The group is... By the way, I masturbated in that movie Spice World. True story.
No.
Yeah. Right there.
But I don't... It just wouldn't be the thing he would make up.
I love that movie, by the way.
What do you think? I'm going to go, nope, I didn't. Gotcha. You believe me. The group is... It's not a good movie.
What?
But it gets the job done.
What?
If you're watching it and not masturbating, you're a fucking weirdo.
Spice World? When they go in the bus and it's gigantic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Just to enjoy, freak. The group is real, and here's their videos. So you can look this up on YouTube if you want. Devona wrote that. And I looked at what could these comments be? And the very first comment is, I like the idea. You know, it's a guy. I like the idea. I just hope they are not doing that to people giving compliments. Moron. First post. You know shit. Well, I hope you're not doing it to people that are saying women are pretty. I hope just to the people that are saying you're ugly.
Sure. Yeah.
Because the guy said, smile. I hope I don't have to go to work with glitter all over me from confetti.
I like that I'm associated with this. That the first thing they think of is me.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh, but, you got to be careful with this glitter. You don't want they know us. Andrea Allen, Emily Lubin, the Hot Mess ladies. They know us. They give him the gift for her return, hot sauce. Okay. Hemda loves hot sauce.
I love it.
It comes with a glitter card.
It's the orange hot sauce. Orange hot sauce is
They
always
give
good.
you a glitter bomb card?
Not a bomb, like something nice, supposedly.
It was like glitter on one. Now glitter, I get it. You're attracted to it. It's glittery.
But it gets
it's
everywhere.
shiny. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, oh, there's a note like on the bag, one of those.
Right.
But on one side, it's all glitter. I've been seeing glitter all week,
Yeah.
bitches.
That's right.
Hot mess comedy.
Can I actually give you guys gifts?
If there's no glitter,
There's no glitter, I
yes,
promise.
Let's go.
You guys like Christmas? I'm in the Christmas spirit.
I love Christmas.
Please,
Who
I'm
doesn't
liking
love Christmas?
I'm liking it
I'm
now.
feeling jolly. This is my thing.
You got a hat and
Got a
everything.
hat.
Santa hat.
I work at the tree farm. I like when everyone's jolly.
You got
I
your
like
sweater
festivities.
on. Mm-hmm.
I like giving people gifts to make them feel festive. My first gift is to Keith.
Thank you.
Because I did the show Shark Tank on your network.
Yes.
I dedicated it to you.
To Hemda.
And I appreciate it.
You got nothing.
No, I did feel left out.
So here's your gift.
It better
It's in
not
this
be
bag.
a bag of shart.
It's a Shark Tank. It is a diaper with a chocolate milk carton and a
Oh.
silly straw. You put it on. It makes people think that you're drinking your own sharts.
Oh God.
And I want you to wear that somewhere for some
Oh.
reason.
You know what? You get room on the subway.
Oh.
You're anytime you need
God.
space, if there's a long line at, let's say, a theme park, you get right to the front. I love it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. That is my
God.
gift
Wow,
to you.
Keith. That's like a prototype.
And it's also a very hard gift to re-gift. He knows that'll definitely
Right.
stay with me.
Okay, my gift to Danny
Oh.
is a grinder, a Canada Boys comedy grinder, and some candy canes.
That's nice.
He actually quit smoking.
And my gift to Hemda,
No, because I already
Is-
got one.
a grinder with my face
Oh
on
my
it. Now, when you
God.
grind things, it's like me going like this. Ah.
This is one of the greatest ads, gifts ever.
And then my gift to Libby is these cozy socks, because Libby sends me emails, and she's very nice to me, and she deserves to have microfiber, fuzzy socks, women's size 4 to 10, made in Korea.
That somehow I came across, and she's a woman.
And she gets them.
All right.
This
So
is
these are for Libby.
This is really, really cool. Do you actually sell these? I was joking, but
I don't sell them. I give
You
them away.
don't? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I give them away at shows and stuff when I do really well, and I think people are going to actually follow me.
This is so special. Thank you.
And then the final
Aw.
gift to everyone is a copy of my album,
All right.
which
Oh,
I
it actually is
recorded
an album form.
in
the CD.
2013 to 14. It's actually a DVD. And it has a lot of not just stand-up comedy on it. I went around the country in an RV for an entire 9 months, and we recorded a whole bunch of nonsense. And so there's a lot of stuff in 30 minutes on that DVD.
Who was in this RV?
It was me, my friend Marlon Coe, who is, I think he works for the Botanical Gardens now, and my friend Nick Wallace, who I went to high school with these guys.
When was this?
This was 2013 to 14, so it was October to about June.
And how did you guys put it together ahead of time, or you were winging it?
Winging it the whole time, and then at the very end, I kind of like took the footage and like edited something together, and then I like released it on a website for $2 for a couple of years, and nobody really bought it. I think 6 people bought it, and you needed to like have.
And there's
$10.
7 in my family.
2 of them were definitely family members at least. And you needed $10 to withdraw from that website to get the money, and I only made $9.20 after fees. So I decided I'm releasing it for free this year on Christmas Eve because I'm feeling festive,
That's awesome.
and you guys get copies.
They go to your
Early.
website?
No, it's going to be on YouTube. I
Okay.
guess you can go to my website, but you guys get it early.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, I want to know a little bit more. So you bought this? You rented this
I
RV?
bought an RV. It's when I got all that money for the court case
Okay.
for my hand.
Hemda's shocked that you went on a tour with no plan.
Yeah.
it
I
was
want to know how.
wild.
Did you finance it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Did
Very
you have
expensive.
a budget? No. Okay, so you just went for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how that happened. Okay. All right.
a-
No, just making sure. I'm like, why was I stressed? Why do I have to? Okay.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
like 22 years old, 23
Okay.
years old, no plan. I was like, I want to make a movie.
That is so fantastic. I can't wait to see this.
It's wild.
I think probably I would recommend Being High. I haven't watched it yet, so you
Yeah.
can't take my word for it, but probably that would help.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
Is being high the best?
And for everything. I recommend being high for any activity you're trying to do.
You're definitely high when you're cutting these trees, right?
Actually, that's the one time that I'm not high.
Yeah?
Is I spend about 8 hours sober a day.
You okay during that time?
It's rough.
Hazard pay?
It's rough.
I read a story.
Normally he's not homophobic, but he was, they took away his weed.
It's not homophobia.
It's
I feel badly about how you feel about the statements I made earlier because I saw the look in your eyes like you were tormented by me saying these things.
I'll tell you what, the statements that you said were homophobic. I don't believe that you're a homophobic person, but the statements that you said, they were homophobic. If you listen back,
I'm sure I'm really bad with words, and I apologize.
And I'm not convinced that makes you homophobic.
Right.
But my response was to that. So,
Right.
But that's why I know that I'm going to get stuff like, "Why didn't you remake?" Because it's not necessary. I can't jump on him for this. Whatever. We all get it.
I think like the point that I was trying to make is I like when people are nice to me at the farm and like they don't kill nature, and it had nothing to do with. I think I know what you mean, but yeah,
You can't help what you see. If you see a pattern that gay people aren't good with live trees, then you see it. And if you're listening and this something needs to be done with Stephen, write to Libby.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody's fine. A Romanian man accidentally cut off a neighbor's penis while they were sawing firewood together. The two had been drinking when the 49-year-old man, using the chainsaw, warned his 53-year-old neighbor to be careful. Then he lunged at his neighbor with the buzzing saw as a joke.
No.
Accidentally cut his dick off.
As a joke?
How are you so precise?
What kind of joke is that?
I don't know.
I'm coming at you. You know people do that. Hey.
Yeah, because they think they have such a grip.
Right.
When you're like 7 or something, like I don't know who the fuck does that as an adult with a chainsaw. What are you, crazy?
Well, you're a professional. You know it's not a joking matter. You know? All right, now, Steven. If you want to check out your Twitter account, it's at Mr_MixTV. If you want to check out Shark Tank, go to keithandthegirl.com/flavor. You'll see all the flavor of the months there, and he's one of them, and they love you. The straight people, I mean.
That's right. It's getting boycotted by the gay community for sure after this podcast.
By the way, the show is not just funny. It has actual... So, explain what the show is.
The show is that I have comedians come pitch me their ideas for products and businesses, whether they're silly or actually good. And I also pitch some of my ideas, and then at the very end, we come up with collab ideas. And so... you get a whole bunch of brand new ideas that you've never heard of before. A lot of them are mashed together ideas of inventions that have already been invented, and we create all these great products. So Danny, when he was on, he created a product.
Yeah, the TV. It was brilliant.
He did invent the TV. That's true. He also invented a mug that has a button on the handle so you can pre-record your drunk friends yelling, and so then when you drink alone, you have someone to yell with you. And so you press the button and it yells. So people are saying, you shouldn't drink so much. And you press the button and it's like, hey, fuck you. And then, yeah, so that's one invention. Right. Another invention was the Shark Tank. It's a diaper with a silly straw and a chocolate milk carton. You get to drink what looks like your own sharts.
Right.
People love it.
People love it. Speaking of chocolate, I have an idea if I can run this by you.
Please, I would love it.
Okay, it's a dog treat, but it looks like a chocolate bar. And for those who don't know, a dog will die eating chocolate. So you give him this treat in front of your friends, and your friends are like, they can't have chocolate. It's like, she'll be fine. Big, good constitution, huh?
That is great.
Thank
That's
you.
funny.
Right.
I love it. Do you have any?
Oh, man. I
put
wish
you on
I
the spot
did.
like that. I'm sorry.
I wish I did. I don't know.
You have time because the show is up, and you can hear it, and you'll love it. Don't forget,
Ooh, I have an idea.
Is it a piece of chocolate that makes me sound less homophobic when I say things?
you put it in your mouth when you're about to talk about trees.
Oh, you already had that one? All right. Okay, we're good.
KeithandTheGirl.com/coupons. Take a look for all the deals for the holiday season. You know, the /what, the code is this, where do you type it, the search bar, the whatever. Take a look, KeithandTheGirl.com/coupons. You also see a link when you buy stuff through Amazon. Use that link. No skin off your back, and it gives us a couple bucks, so we appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.